Hey y'all, in today's video we will be reviewing this herb grinder resin silicone mold set that I got on Amazon. Everything that I use in this video I will go ahead and leave in the link in the description box below in case you want to check those out. If you have any questions at all during this video, feel free to drop a comment down below and I will do my best to assist you in the best way possible. With that being said, let's get started. Alright, so the first thing we have here is the grinder itself. So let's go ahead and open this package up. It is a very good quality. The silicone isn't too thin. It's bendable but not too bendable. Just making sure that it aligns. Everything looks pretty good. Next we have the tray. This is pretty interesting. It is a little bit bent right there, but that is not the part that is going to get resin, so that's okay. So I'm just looking at inspecting it. This is what it looks like, full 360 view. At first I was a little bit confused. I was like, where is the resin going to go? But I found out that that is where it's going to pour into. So pretty good quality, not too flimsy. Everything looks pretty good. Super excited to try this out. At the end of the video I will be inserting a clip on testing this out. Alrighty, and next we have the top of the container, the lid. So this is what it looks like. It is a very good quality, not too flimsy. I am excited to use this one. This is what it looks like all around. And then let's go ahead and look at the other part of the container. And here is what the other part looks like. I'm not going to lie, when I first looked at everything I was kind of confused, like where does the resin go? Where does it get poured into here? Does it get poured into the bottom? But later on in the video I will be demonstrating on how I use them. Alright, in this next clip I will be pointing out where the resin is going to be poured into for first time resiners like me who don't know. So here is where the resin will be poured into. This is the side that will be faced up, and then here we have the little grinder. So those little points right there where the resin will need to go. And for the container it will need to be poured into here. So that is what that looks like up close, and then the top same way, it will need to be poured in there. So you just have to take your time into pouring it, making sure everything is correct. And here we have a quick clip of me mixing the resin. Stay tuned because I will be making a separate video on this, on how I go ahead and mix my resin, so definitely stay tuned for that. And then here are the pigments that I will be using. I did go ahead and review these already. I will go ahead and leave that video and the link in the description box below so you can check that out. And here I am just double checking, making sure there's no lint or anything on my mold. I did go ahead and clean it out already, but just double checking because there's nothing worse than a little piece of lint. And then here we're going to pour it in. And then this was my first time pouring this, so I did notice that I have to go pretty slow just so that I don't create any air bubbles in the process. And here I am with the toothpick, just making sure that there's no air bubbles in the little corners and the crevices that I can't reach. I'm also doing the same thing with the popsicle stick. And I'm gonna go ahead and just do the exact same thing to the grinder with this. With the little spikes, I made sure to just do this part very slowly, making sure that I filled up all the little indentions really well. I'm gonna grab a toothpick to also make sure that each little spike is nice and covered, making sure there's no air bubbles. This process is pretty time consuming, so I'm just going to go ahead and speed through this part of the clip. I'm just making sure, taking my time, going into every little crevice, making sure that there is no air bubbles. And then I'm also going to take a lighter and go over the bubbles that I can't reach or I can't pop. I watched a bunch of videos. If you have any tips or tricks that help with the air bubbles, I would greatly appreciate them. You can leave them in the comment down below. Love the way this color turned out. It's a nice bright lime color. I did delete the part of the video where I demolded them, but I do have a YouTube short that I created, so I'll go ahead and leave that in the description box below. But this is what they look like when they're all filled to the top. What do we think? Let me know in the comments down below. I do appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Thank you so much. I do have TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I would also greatly appreciate the support over there. Thank you so much for watching.